So this is going to be a cut, simple shirt dress. Not so simple shirt dress. It's going to be a pleated dress that I've done previously in black for my daughter-in-law, but we're going to be making this for Sister Sakina. And the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to be cutting the dress front first. This is 18 inches wide, and it's double folded. We're going to make this length of I think long tends to look nice, and she's a tall lady, and I think she's going to carry it off well. So we're going to make this 48 inches at the front, and we're just going to mark this on the 48 inches. Now I'm going to be cutting this way because I need to cut the other side, so we're going to be marking this 48 inches, and this is going to be the shoulder area. Now her shoulder is, now we're going to have pleats in this, so it's going to be cut out and the area would be pleated to give it a little bit more dress-like look. So we're going to just cut out the armhole, and the armhole is going to be nice and lengthy. It's not going to be like fitted. And then there isn't really any shape because it's going to have I'm just going to very marginally shape it, not really anything major, because most of the cutout is going to be from here because the fabric is going to be gathered, and on the upper shoulder area this will be shaped. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this part away. And the armhole cutting on this, the width on this armhole is about 3.5 inches. Not too deep. If this was not going to have pleating, then I would have cut this a little bit deeper. But there's going to be an insert that's going to be taken out of this where we're going to attach the neck. So that's this is the front, and then we're going to take this vice versa, the opposite side, and we're going to fold it in half. And this we're going to be cutting a little bit smaller than, but we're going to cut it longer because I want the back to be a little bit longer than the front. But at the same time, this is more of like a fit rather than, it's going to be a lot smaller than the front part of the dress. This is more in line with what her dress width would be, and her dress width is about 30 inches gear, which is what we're going to keep. And then her shoulders is going to be 8 inches because 16-inch finished shoulder. And the length on the back, I'm going to keep this about 50 inches, 52 inches. Now the length of the shoulder is going to be similar to what the front one was, which is the length is about 10 inches. I mentioned that I was going to make this fairly loose fitting, and then it's not going to have any shape really. I've slightly put the fabric on an angle because I want the kameez just a little bit wider than what my fabric is allowing. I'm going to take this away, cut the armhole. Now this was 2.5 yards of fabric, and this is for a fairly heavy person, tall and broad person. Very marginally shape, and I'm going to give you the comparison of what the difference is between the front and the back, and the width wise as well. So this is the front of the dress, and what the difference is here is we've got lengthwise, we've got approximately 4 inches difference between the two, and in widthwise we've got a difference of perhaps 5 inches between the front and the back. Now we're going to cut the sleeves and hopefully go back to, so by laying just the 2 pieces on top of each other, and she has got very long sleeves. She was telling me I've got very long arms. So we're going to make sure that we don't end up cutting less. Width-wise, this is more than adequate. So I'm going to keep these sleeves about 26 inches. And nice and wide as well, comfortable. Now with loose sleeves, you don't want the curve as much.